Catherine is with us in Augusta, Georgia. Hey, Catherine, how are you?
Hi, Dave. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Sure. What's up?
Well, I am calling because my husband and I, we are working our debt snowball. We're working on cleaning up a very big mess we have done a great job of making. And we went to buy a car on Friday the 13th, got it back, got to go register it, and found out it was stolen. And the money is gone, the car is gone, and now we're looking at trying to figure out whether it still makes sense to go through and try and get rid of my car, which is the car we owe on, and to get rid of that debt to try and
So you bought a car that had been stolen from an individual?
Yes, we did.
And the car thief was the seller?
Unfortunately, yes.
And how much money did you lose in this transaction?
We lost $1,800.
Ouch.
Yes.
Did it not feel shady at any point?
It didn't. It was the biggest thing we had a problem with is he didn't want to meet it to a police station because he said in South Carolina you have to turn in your plates, and he just didn't want to get ticketed right before he had to sell it. And I was like, we looked at the law, it seemed to check out, and we're like, okay. We pulled up. He was really friendly. Everything seemed fine. He had the title in hand. He had the key.
The title was a fake.
He had it retitled that morning. We don't. I mean, it was when we went to have it all done. We dealt with the police, and oh man, the mess that we were obviously not at fault. We had a bill of sale. We had gone and checked the VIN, and it had been cleared when we were there. But when the police went and checked it, it was stolen. So we don't. They said it was pretty much those don't work, and we didn't know. So
that's a scam.
We tried to do our due diligence.
That's a lot of scam work. That's a lot of work to scam $1,800.
Yes, we couldn't believe it.
Yeah, he's working his tail off for $2,000. Wow.
Yeah, I was a little shocked. We actually did end up getting his name and address. We called him back up, and he was high and just gave it right to us, so he'll probably get arrested. But money's still gone. Yeah.
Well, I guess you could also file suit on him for $1,800.
Well,
not like he's got any money, but yeah, what a story! It's almost worth the $1,800 for the story if it wasn't such precious money right now at your stage. Wow.
Well, I will say, though, when we went to go register it and after everything was done, we were invited to a church here. We hadn't gotten it plugged in with a local church, and it has been absolutely incredible. So
very cool.
I have worked there. So even though this has sucked.
How'd you end up going to church here? Well, my car got stolen.
Yeah, honestly, that has actually come up.
That's funny. Oh, I'm so sorry. What a wild, wild deal. I don't know if I've ever heard of somebody going and getting a duplicate title. Now, I've heard of them doing fraudulent transactions. I've heard all kinds of things, but that guy went to a lot of trouble. Okay, so now you've got a car currently that you owe how much on?
We owe $14,500.
And you were trying to sell it and get a cheap one.
Basically, yeah, we're still upside down on it. What we were going to do, we would come out with about $1,500 extra in debt, but it's better to owe $1,500 than the
$14,000. Yeah, what is your household income?
We are sitting at about $61,000.
Okay, how much other debt do you have other than the $14,000 car?
Other than, here, I'd have to sit here and do math. Can I tell you the amount and you get your calculator out for me?
Just roughly.
Well, right now it's $89,500, so minus the $14,000, we're looking at $75,000.
Oh, okay. Not counting your house.
Not counting the house. We've got a big old mess.
Okay. Yeah, you do. Okay.
Yeah.
And your income again was 60?
61, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Whew. Well, the 14, if it went away, it would be helpful towards 89, but it doesn't change your life on the 89. You follow me? If it was 40 of the 89, we'd be going, yeah, drop the mic. I'm out of here, right? But it's 14. So, so your idea maybe is to just keep it and pay it off with the rest of the mess. It's just going to take you a few years?
Right. Well, we were looking at that, but we're going to be looking at changing his W-2, but we are getting $4,500. or so back. I haven't officially gotten it back, but it's about $4,500 back from taxes.
Yeah, but that'll just go towards your smallest debt. What's your smallest debt?
Smallest debt, we just paid off one, so the next one's $5,700. So it'd be knocked out with the next one.
Good.
Yeah.
That'll knock it out. That's what we do. We just keep working the debt snowball. That doesn't change the car equation much. I'm probably going to keep the car.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
just because it doesn't move the needle that much.
Okay. Because it makes me sick every time I look at it.
Well, if it makes you sick, you may want to sell it. I don't want to keep something that makes me sick.
It reminds me how stupid we've been. So
if you want to sell it, if you hate it and you want to sell it, I'm not going to be mad at you for selling it. But if you wanted to keep it, it's not. I'm always looking at the ratios. How much can I change the whole situation?
Okay.
You know, like if you sold the car and you paid off $500, well, we wouldn't do that. But if you sold the car and you paid off $40,000, well, we'd do that. We just said that a minute ago, you know. So I'm trying to look at how much does it move the needle in how fast you're out of debt, how fast you're free, so that you can then, how fast you can build wealth, and so on. And so that's what I'm looking at. But if it makes you sick, yeah, sell it. That's fine. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.